I just burnt my tongue. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu if you are new here, and we're up close and personal because I have some Oden's eye products that I got from the mystery box that a few of you have been interested in seeing in person. So I thought we could just play with a few items. It's going to be a pretty chill video. This is my first time using the brand. I bought the mystery box, the Easter mystery box, the large one. I'll link it up here if you want to see it. So it was the first time I ever bought and used the products. Yesterday I used the highlighter for the first time. I have the blue single highlighter in Spring of Life. It actually looked really nice. I thought it was going to be too blue, but it was quite beautiful. And have I used anything else? I think that's it. I put some new products. I'm not using everything that I got because I got two eyeshadow palettes. I got a highlighter palette and a single highlighter. So I put like half in my Shop My Stash video that I just did. I'll also link that if you want to check that out. And I'll be using those products for 2 full weeks. So that single highlighter and the Alva eyeshadow palette I put in my Shop My Stash. And then today we're going to be using this little palette because I thought this would be more suitable as a one-time video palette, and the other one was better to use over the 2 weeks because it's a bit bigger. This is the Verandy mini eyeshadow palette. It's so cute, and I actually really like that I got this one because I like color, but I don't like too much color, whereas this is color while also being neutral. So I'm really glad that I got this, and I'll have my full review of those products in my Shop My Stash in 2 weeks. So every second Monday I do Shop My Stash because I do it for 2 whole weeks, and then the other alternate Monday I do new makeup in Australia videos. So if you're new here and you're interested in that, hit the subscribe button. Check out my channel, see if you like it. And today we're going to use the highlighter palette. This is the Solomane Oden's Eye highlighter palette. And I can see why they did this mystery box now, because they've just released the most beautiful new collection. The palette's a little too colorful for me, but the highlighters, I mean, I don't need it because I have this now, but they look stunning. And I do love a single highlighter. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do today. And then I have 2 lipsticks, and I put one in my Shop My Stash, but I haven't used it. It was the really, really deep red. So here we have a lipstick that is like a terracotta red. I don't know what I'm gonna wear yet, so I bought both. And then I have a lip cream in Sweet Tulip, which is like an orangey tone. Both would go with this palette, so we're gonna decide. I've done most of my face. I just haven't done these products. So I'll have everything listed down below if you're interested in anything I've got on my face. I've noticed there's not really a transition shade here, so I thought we would start with a bit of bronzer in the crease. That is something that I like to do. I think we will do eyes first, and then we'll do highlighter and lips last. So let's get into it. I've just got a dirty blender brush. That's tricky. And I'm just going to take some of my Maybelline bronzer. I really need to wash my brushes. I didn't get... You know what, I'm gonna be really lazy, and this is my handbag makeup situation, and I'm gonna use the mirror from here because I'm so lazy. I don't want to stand up, or is there a mirror in here? Oh, there's a mirror in here, let's use that. So I've got the P. Louise base on, and I just want that so that we have a nice smooth transition into the colors, and I like how it's all cohesive with the rest of my face. If I do bronzer in the crease, I always use the bronzer I'm using on my face so that it is the same shade, and it just kind of brings it all together. Nice little hot tip. If you feel like there's not a color in your palette that's a good transition shade for you, bronzer's good because bronzer is actually quite sheer, but just enough to give you a nice little base. So I'm a big fan of using bronzer as a transition. I love using bronzer as a transition when I'm doing like a one and done eyeshadow look. I like to put this on first so you can just see how it all blends together. So we'll do that. Oh, my bloody tongue. Why did I just go in for it? I just poured the coffee. It's been sitting on the hot pan, like in a coffee machine. I have one of those percolator old school ones. I just think they work better and they last longer. And it's been sitting on that hot pan for so long while I've been doing my base, and I went straight in for the kill. and went for an instant sip, and I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. I think you either, I mean, you don't have to, there's no rules, but I think you kind of either go this way or this way, and I kind of don't want to do that. I think I'm going to mix them. I think I'm not going to use the blue because I've got red and orange lips. I actually think I'm going to go in with Everyday, this plummy shade. I'm going to use this same brush that I use with the bronzer. This is a Rapha number 16. It's like a big blender brush, well, big for my eyes. And so this is my first time using Oden's Eye eyeshadow. She's a little bit dusty. I was thinking of doing, I really wanted to use this. I'm gonna swatch it. It's really beautiful. It's real beautiful. Maybe I should have just done that with orange. That could have been cool. What am I doing? Okay, well, I'm doing this now. Let's see if we can still do what I want to do. I'll just do this really sheer. What I might do is go in with that dark color I swatched first and then go backwards and see what's going to work. Because this is a beautiful, beautiful color. Let's go up even closer, shall we? It's actually really pretty and it blends really well with the bronzer I put in, don't you think? I think it's a really nice blend. And I blended out really well. I've heard very mixed reviews with Oden's Eye. There are some skeptics out there that think influencers just hype it because they get affiliated links. But this looks real nice. So, as someone who has no affiliation, honest review here. If I'm affiliated with anyone, it's because I want to be, not just because, yeah, like, if I'm affiliated with a brand that I do not like, I wouldn't affiliate with them. That doesn't make sense. I would never affiliate with someone that I don't like in the beginning. The thing is, brands don't have perfect products 100% of the time. So when there's a bad product that comes out, I feel like there are, well, we're getting into a whole topic now. There are some creators that just go along with it and say it's good, even if they don't think it is. I'm someone that I try and be optimistic. There are some products that I think are just horrible and they need to be said. But then there are other products that might not be my flavor, but I can see someone else liking it. So I say that. I say, look, it's not my cup of tea. It might be a little bit too pigmented or not pigmented enough for me. But if that's what you like, I think it's a good product. You know, I think that's part of the whole understanding makeup is you can recognize something's good even if it's not for you. But then also recognizing if you think no one's gonna like it, you know, if it's gonna be if it's just a bad product. And the reality is, this day and age, okay, I'm gonna go in with Precious, this one that I was talking about. The reality is, I'm taking the Morphe M465. There's a lot of good makeup out there now because there's so much competition. So like back in the day, there was a lot of bad makeup, like early YouTube days. And so there was very much this is not a good product, don't try it, or this is a great product, try it. Whereas now, I just think there's a lot of good makeup, and if you're not good, you just don't keep up and then you don't survive on the, you don't stay on the radar, you just fall by the wayside. I think some of these older over-the-counter brands in department stores are having to really pull their weight because they might have had good lipsticks but everything else was really bad, or they might have had really good foundation but everything else was really bad. And you just can't survive on one good product anymore as a makeup brand, a beauty brand. You have to really step it up because there are these indie brands that are coming through, self-made, no investors, that are killing it. And I'm not gonna say Oden's Eye is because I'm literally just trying it for the first time. But yeah, that was a bit of a tangent, but you know what I mean? Like, I think, yes, content creators have a lot of good recommendations, but when they're affiliated, it doesn't mean that they're, I'm not saying this right. When a person is a creator is affiliated to a brand, it doesn't mean that they think everything is great. But there are always those people that say everything is great just so they can be affiliated. But I feel like you, and I'm a viewer as well, me as a viewer, we can tell when someone is being genuine or not. Well, you could tell a lot more now. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I really like that. It's just the right amount of shimmer. It's not too much. It's actually quite subtle, but still there. I really like that. I think I might still put a little bit of orange over the top because it's a nice, very soft orange. We're just going to experiment. But anyway, that's what I think. Like, I'm not affiliated to any brands. I'm very, very small, like very small. Like if I think of one brand that sends me PR is Ulta 3. I don't think everything they do is amazing, but I affiliate with them and I accept their PR because I actually think they have a lot of great products that people do not know about, and that's why I like talking about it, because it's predominantly a chemist brand. And I don't think they've always been great. I think some of their products I could definitely give a miss. But I accidentally just went in with the matte. That's okay. But I think they are trying to keep up and their products are actually improving. Their new foundation they brought out, I genuinely really like. Their skin tint is real good. I just had it in my Shop My Stash, so I used it for a full 2 weeks and I really liked it. I've just ruined my eye makeup because I went in with the matte. So I think I'm gonna have to go with the matte on the other side because of what I've done. But I like this side so much more. Okay, let me see if I can maybe flip the brush and go in with the dark shade again. I shouldn't. It's not much fallout. That's pretty good. I'll use my finger. That might help. But that's why you guys trust someone, because they'll be honest and they'll say, look, I love this brand, but this is a miss. This is not good. I think that just makes someone more believable, because brands don't hit the mark 100% every time. I think that's just a reality. They can't. It's like any brand in any market. They have fails. But that's how you learn how to make your products better, because your feedback is, hey, this ain't good. So far, I'm loving the eyeshadow. Really loving it. I would say there's definitely some kickback, but the fallout is not existent. Oh, the tiniest bit here. Okay, so that's beautiful. What did I say I was gonna do? I'm gonna do with a smaller Refa brush. This is 14, my favorite one. I'm gonna get a little bit of Now, and I'm going to warm it up a bit because I don't want it to be cool toned. Which is why I'm like, why did I do that first? I don't know. I want warm tone because of the lipsticks. Okay, I don't know what I was talking about because I just had to go get one up. Okay, we're good now. So let's continue. Am I gonna do underneath or am I gonna just leave it? Let's leave it for now. I think I might leave it and not have anything underneath. Is that a bit radical? It's a bit low. That's better. That's much better. Oh, I got some of the eyeshadow fallout in my palette. Okay, we're gonna put some of this in my inner corner and we're gonna do, it needs to be really light. I think the pink, oh, we'll try the pink. And if it's too dark, because I need really light or it shows up. If it's too dark, we'll go in with a lighter shade. Oh no, that's okay. Cute. Okay, then we're gonna get my highlighter brush and I think I'm gonna do a little bit of the pink one just because we're nice and warm, and then, or will I go in with this one? It's one of these two because these are too cool toned. Let's go with pink first on this side. I do have a cream blush on. So I've got dewiness but no highlight. I would say it's a little glittery, but it still looks really beautiful. It's quite a fine glitter, it's not chunky. See, it looks really nice. See, that looks really nice. I love pink highlighters. Because it's like a blush topper because you're wearing a nice blush anyway. It's like, goes perfectly. Okay, and then I think on the other side we'll use the yellow one. Oh, they've got names. Lewis? Oh no, Luge. L-J-U-S, Luz? I don't know. I feel like this one suits more actually. I feel like this is a little bit too much. That's why I like pink highlighters, because they just kind of blend in. I think I put a little bit too much on this side. I didn't go in heavy, but it is blending nicely. I've got to say, I think I just like this one a little bit more. It looks a little bit more glossy. Okay, that's really pretty. Love it for inner corner. I'm gonna do my mascara. Okay, I like my makeup today. So lips, orange. I think it's gonna be red. Actually, this looks really orange here, but it's actually more red. Maybe that'd be better. I don't want anything too intense because I have an intense eye, but I can't make a decision. Can you guys just tell me through the screen what I'm supposed to choose? I'm gonna go red. I'm gonna go red lipstick. I've got my Morphe Well Red lip liner. I do love the color of that orange though. Or should I wear the orange? I'm gonna wear I've done the red liner now. I was about to change my mind. I've got commitment issues. So this is the shade Brown Rose Cream Lipstick. Very, very thin. This doesn't feel like a cream, this feels like a shine. I feel like this has potential to bleed. It's feeling very emollient. I'm not a huge fan of really emollient red lipsticks because the last thing I want is for red lipstick to get everywhere. I don't do red lip creams or red shiny because it's just going to, unless it's like sheer, like the Fenty Heat Lip Gloss, very sheer red tint, that's fine. But I just have visuals of my hair getting caught and just getting that line of lipstick up my face. I am a bit skeptical about something that is this emollient and red. But we will see. That is everything, guys. Let me zoom out. Today, I think my favorites were the eyeshadow palette was great and the highlighter palette. Lipstick, we'll see. We will see. But that's a personal preference thing. It doesn't feel like a bad lipstick. It's just, it's not what I would usually go for. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.